Some will see, yeah. Some
Some
will
will see.
see. Don't worry. Okay, folks, see them go sitting out on a rash. It's strange how the 10 or 12 that were with us initially, it kind of went by the wayside.
Oh, well, Nadine, hello.
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned before, you lot are the kind of core group that I have, which is unfortunate, but there's not a lot to be done about it. If people don't attend, they don't attend, and yeah, it's just one of those things.
Gives us more time.
Good stuff. Well, as long as you are here, that's the main thing. We concentrate on who we have rather than lamenting who we don't have. Okay.
And there ní roach beidir cahar nó cúig san rang AS síle.
Yeah.
Bhí sé an rud céanna le.
Agus ar ansiad rihan chairman stager, did they remain throughout?
Sheelan girl and Kevin that kid.
Yeah, Sheelan gur danced.
Yeah.
It's
always a challenge to.
No, Nehilam Garaig dinner be.
Yeah, need one. It's always a challenge to sort of maintain your numbers to keep people.
Yeah.
It's a big challenge, but some of them things like, especially with something like an A level where you're kind of here for your own benefit. So, if you attend, you attend, and if you don't, there's really not a lot I can do about that, But I'm glad that you lot have decided to attend anyhow so far. Okay, let's just continue on then with where we're at, if that's okay. Okay, so we had looked at Gallagher and the Chira, that's Ulskull. So the next wee one, Seal the Skull, Edgehas, so it's a slight variation on the first Seal the Skull. Okay. They're rare in the Shandini.
According to old people?
According to old people, is shade the lehenta or skull and the lehenta is far to the heel.
School days are the best days of your life.
We've all heard it. Mightn't agree with it at school time, but we've all heard it. And I suppose in adulthood, then you kind of you can relate a wee bit more to it, So that's a new one.
Dar lá sé na land ar A level on the bach.
So it's a lot of new one, Alpha. Today, however, sort of it's a lot of new one. That's just the structure that's used to say, but today or in the present day. Okay, you might not write in the present day. You could just say today, however. So it's a lot of new one. The day that's in it, or the times that's in it, if you like. It's a lot of new one, Afach. It's big Delta Sculla, no few Maclean, identical listen Shandini. So there's little school pupils or even students, like university students, identical listen Shandini who would agree with the old people. Okay, or listen to them. Is that okay? Frastlein Pasti ar skull ó bhíon cire bliana dish slánithe acu. So children attend school from 4 years of age, or ó bhíon cire bliana dish slánithe acu. Slánithe, kind of, you have survived for 4 years. In other words, you have reached 4 years of age. Okay. So again, it's just a figure of speech to Cerblaenas dish, Cerblaenas slaniha aku. Okay, who have survived or who have survived for 4 years.
Hegla and Jigladara just Ovian Carablain a Deshaku.
Kinche.
Yeah.
Ovian Cerblaena dish aku or Ovian Chiad Cerblaena dish. Okay. Urenta being said a frastal or nishkal kumai. So sometimes they be attending nursery school as well. Okay. Solar Shroiken should Cerblaena before they reach 4 years. Okay, so Shrike is to reach or to yeah. We'll see if we can get a definition. Let's just see if we can get a dictionary definition for the word shrike. So to reach, to attain. Ach a hroiku, to reach a place. Ish eire a hroiku, to attain a certain age. Cusper a hroiku, to achieve a purpose or an aim. Shroiku a rod, to reach for something. And jiglas shroiku anon gujian board. Can you reach over to the table? So to reach or to attain or get to, all right? Okay, Sulla Shroiken should Cerblaena before they reach 4 years. So they're attending nursery maybe from 2.5 or what age do they start nursery? Quite
3
young,
usually.
isn't
3.
it? Ní luha a bhíonn ar school ná hosíonn the scrúdaithe. So no sooner are they at school than the exams start. Ní luha a bhíonn ar school ná hosíonn na scrúdaithe. Okay, that's quite a complex structure. So no sooner do they reach school or they're at school than the exams start. Okay. Áthar céimeanna a héan agus a dá. So key stages 1 and 2. Scrúdú and Trail Aistrithe, the 11 plus. Scrúdú and Trail Aistrithe, so the transfer exam. Na GKSAna, the GCSEs, AS are now A-dá. So AS, of course, and of course A2. Leanan na scrúdaithe ar é gan stad gan stéanú. So the exams continue on without stop or without kind of relief. Gan stad gan stéanú, you have that in Irish where 2 adjectives are used kind of to give emphasis to something. Gan stad gan stéanú, where they kind of relate really to the same thing. So stad is stad, stéanú is like to refrain from something. Okay, so it's like stad essentially. So you find that, and again they're usually alliterative. The 2 adjectives are usually alliterative. Okay, gives itself quite well to poetry, the Irish language, because of all the alliterative use of adjectives. Okay, gan stad gan stéanú. Is minic a bhíonn na daltaí faoi bhrú agus iad ar scoil. So students are often under pressure while they're at school, agus iad ar scoil. Okay, obair chuirse, obair balla, taide, tionscadó. So coursework, homework, research, project. It just brings your attention to obair balla. Anyone got anything to say about obair balla?
Now well Oberwalya.
Yeah.
You'd expect an aspiration because ober is a feminine noun, so you would expect an aspiration, ober walla. But it was agreed among sort of Irish teachers or whatever that Upper Bala or Upper Walla, there was a confusion as to housework and homework. Homework from school and homework that you would be doing at home, like homekeeping and housework. So Upper Walla with an aspiration would be work around the home, whereas Upper Bala is schoolwork that you do at home. Okay, so that's why you have Upper Bala rather than Upper Walla.
So I will say me heart Aberwala or
Nobody's going to really pull you on that, Chaucer. But there's a reason for the lack of aspiration here, because it's just a definition between, as I say, work at home and homework. Okay.
Because Jaron Dini Abertee Foster
Upper T, come on, yeah, absolutely.
for housework or
Yes, Upper T for housework. Let's say this Upper Walla or Upper Walla. That's why you find this Upper Walla, just to make that distinction. Okay, but you're not going to be pulled on aspirating that. But again, if you leave it without an aspiration, it's still acceptable. All right. Cabe dinne a dúirt gur éivín batha an scoláire, ní beá dá san am a láthair. So cabe dinne, whatever person, a dúirt, whatever person said, gur éivín batha an scoláire, that the life of the student or the scholar is beautiful. Ní beá dá san am a láthair. Ní beá dá, he's not alive or he wasn't alive, san am a láthair, in the present time. Okay. Ní beá dá san am a láthair. He's not alive at the present time. So whatever person said, gur éivín batha an scoláire. So éivín, Eve is like happy or smiling. Éivín, and that's an adjective of signifying beautiful or pleasant, if you like. Batha and scholar is the life of the scholar. Okay. So it's a commonly used phrase in Irish, is éivín batha and scholar. Okay. That kind of idea of your school days are the best days, kind of thing. Okay. San am a láthair, at the present. Okay, san am a láthair. So láthair is the present. San am a láthair. Caé harla don crack, don ólam cruthithe, don dríocht, don gaire. So what happened to the crack, to the creative learning? Don ólam cruthithe, don dríocht, to the magic, don gaire, to the laughter. Okay. I don't know about dríocht. I don't remember much dríocht at school.
That's magic.
So, heel sagen van dríocht. A geire is dat wie, denk wie geire aan. Janter nammert sna sport vaste. Maar jou een goner akkedo. Okay. We have looked at this before, if I can just remember that. So nammert is a way of saying, you'll also get njoyarge, or nammert just means a lack of attention, or what do we see what the dictionary says?
Neglect.
Sorry?
Neglect.
Yeah.
Neglect. Okay, Janter nammert sna sports vaste. So the sports also neglect the academic journey, if you like. Okay, or the academic route. Just see. Yeah, the path or the passage, the academic path. Okay, so Janter nammert the sports. So sports also neglect the academic path or the academic journey. Okay.
Cormac, could that not also mean that sports are also neglected because of the academic path? Or is that reading it the wrong way
sports
around?
foster Marial Dr. Namert's the sports foster Marial or corner academic. So sport are neglected as well because of
that's what I wondered. Was that the way?
Right. No, you might be right actually. Dr. Namert SNA sport. So in sports, no, I think because of SNA sports there, it implies that the sport are neglecting the academic path.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because of that SNA in the sports. Okay.
Yeah.
So it implies that the neglect takes place in the sports for the corner academic. But it's a good question, Kate, and it shows that you're on your game.
I don't know about that. Getting it back to front.
No, it's case similarly. It's case similarly. Sheelam Golan Cartagam sa Khasha that the New Arch or the Nyammer is taking place in the sports. So the way that sports become so competitive and there's so much demand, there's no real consideration for, right, I have to study for my exams. Get out on the field and practice and train and play, you know? So there is that kind of idea where the sport demands, you know, your full time and dedication.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see, folks, it's 8:20 now, or just about thereabouts. Let me just look at this essay. Okay.
Galore.
If we have more time to come back to, we'll look further at translations. But this, say, the essay is in a similar format as was looked at earlier. But Antawat Awanan Lechangaha. So the importance of languages. Osklain Changaha Dorsha. So languages open doors. Whatever the language happens to be, or bilingualism and all that. And Tawata win in the Changaha. Michael, let's see if we can increase the. We get up. See that. That better.
Yeah. Just go my.
And Tawata win in the Changaha. Okay, so it always refers to these pages. I think I give them to you initially. I don't know if you still have them or not, but they were like kind of like a kind of draft idea of how to go about your essays. Them notes at the start. I can give them again if you need a copy of them again.
Cormac, would you mind?
Pardon?
Please, would you mind? Because mine seemed to have disappeared.
No problem.
I was checking today. Please, thank you.
No problem. I just wanted to say as well, I think, Heather, was it you that said you had looked for the book and it was out of print?
I couldn't see it. Smincha, yeah.
Okay, I was thinking of that, and I actually looked up CJ Fallon's site. Just bear with me a wee second here. I think it is available, but it's maybe it's €15 or something. It's quite dear. But it might be something to consider worth. What do we see? No. Let me just show you this site of theirs. You all see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, second.
So that's CJ Fallon's site, and it appears there that it's available. Okay. And it's quite
That's great.
straightforward ordering online. I mean, I don't know, it's up to yourselves, but it would mean that you have it at hand rather than having to rely on. I'm happy to share the stuff with you, but I'm just worried about the quality of the PDFs and things. I don't really have the facilities to copy any better than that. But I say it appears to be available there, Heather.
All right, I couldn't see that. That's great to know. Thank you.
No problem. We'll just see. Yeah, I think, say it's €15. It's quite dear, but that would be maybe what, 11 or 12 pounds or something. And then you probably post it in packages and whatever as well. But it may be something to think about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Christmas present.
Christmas present to yourself. Get them out.
I think Heather meant you to give us all a Christmas present.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll put our addresses in chat here for you now.
BT Sasta go daig na daoine eile inis.
Ain't that right? Right, let's just get back to the subject in hand then. Okay, so this is a wee ash that we're looking at. So we'll just go through it quickly and say the same kind of layout, but just the ideas that they're putting out there. Our specialist and cash shop we hang a well, some more like once in a chair on the tam of the blend and the Gaheria oh humor is just an entus Europa. So especially since we went into the European Union. It's more than tawat at once le changaha gan éan ago, without doubt gan éan ago. Ach, and digging once in a hair in Asian, but do the Irish people understand that? Beir Kesha fui Cabbages na man o am Gukela, agus is castle go like chap or in Viji Shaw, Galore Changaha a wunu donis old. So to teach enough languages to the youth. The Vretian by Cartoon and Abe Shaw Inyachu. So we should examine this problem. Inyachu to examine. Contact their recha again. To come to some solution. So in scale femur ata Allah na hura in Kate Gulchis, so in the first place, Kate Gulchis, is big Kuramahata a gesog na linya show hangaha. Agus is more in Turuation. So Kuramah and Kuramahata dini their understanding. So it's big Kuramahata gesog na linya show hangaha. So the young people of this time have little understanding of languages. Because it's more in true Asian, and that's a great pity. Kegel and scale of what is far and new Namaravicha Nashan Lehente. So although the story is much better today than it would have been in the olden times, Ni only in forward Nanalti scholar Achanga Orapa Hawaiian. So most of the school pupils don't learn but one European language. So they learn only one European language. And there's a Gaelic agus as well as or alongside the Irish and English. Agus is bud Kuramach a bhíon acu na teangaithe sin ach oiread, and they have little understanding of these languages either. That's Irish and English. Okay. It's more than naira a scale mar seo a bheith a titúil má sa 3 mílis a dír nu a amside mar éireann. Again, that's one of them sentences that turn up again and again. Dar lumpsa, I think, or according to me. Shane Buntasje is more a win in Laholis hangaha. Na gedokter Tishkins doing Kenyaha Ella. Rather to Antawata to Cheer Shaw a Lahana Hura. So the biggest advantage or the greatest advantage associated with knowledge of languages is that it gives us an understanding of other people or other nationalities, Kenya, of other nationalities or other people. Rather to Antawata, the Chirshaw, Allah Nahura. A thing that is very important in this country at the present time. So, Sanam Allah Nahura, different ways of saying at this present time. Okay, and the question of the reasons. Shemohurim go on maskan the question listen Aibshaw. So there's a mixture of reasons or ideas behind this problem. Erachid God she's is doilam ganyanter fili snachangaha marial and bam war a lukter a mathematic olia is good in a hard chest. So chanter fili. So fili is like they're let down or they're fouled upon. So languages are discriminated against because of the emphasis, the great emphasis on maths and science. Okay, it's the Scudi Art Cheshmerata. So that's the southern equivalent to A level. Anus Ershin, as well as that, is Doilam Gawalcha Haram ag the Munstri, a goods more the Munstrata a horse sus hundata. The Kias Gomesha or Gomas ag Dalti Skilna Changa a Olum. Okay, so it's Doilam, I suppose that it's high time or it's past time for teachers to take their teaching methods up to date. Okay, a good more a munsrata a horse on data. So to update their teaching methods. The key gomesha or gomasik dalti skillna changa olam. So that students have the ability to like gomasaku skillna changa olam to learn language skills. Comoilishin as well as that. Tasha har am ag udris na skolna fiosachar ar ashna chagger. So as well as that, it's high time for the school authorities to improve teaching facilities. Ashna chagger. Bawahan rode marhampla. It would be a good thing, for example, Changlana nua amshira a karafwaz the skolana. So Changlana nua amshira, so kind of language labs, modern nua amshira a karafwaz the skolana to provide in the schools. Billier, all the schools. So Changlana, so language laboratories where you sit with earphones and in a quiet room and all that sort of soundproofing. So Changlana, where you could sit and listen to Russian or German or the person beside you sitting listening to French, that kind of thing. This castle go on real this big ban at a scale show. So it appears that the government, are really sort of couldn't care less about this issue. Big ban or run. August Neil the Munstry here and Seer O'Loch that and the teachers themselves are not free of blame. So Recha Herishkiel, the solution to the problem. Marazol the Cha, as everyone knows, is Sainta Hanrode Valriat of Ogin Senatus Orapa. So it's a great thing to have membership of the European Union. This is before Brexit. So it's Inta Hanrode. It's a wonderful thing to have membership of the European Union. August the Blinty at Aroan Amach, and in the years to come, is castle go mai ólas hanga orpaha réitana. So it's likely that knowledge of European languages will be necessary, mas main la munchen na heran lanawin charhu a bunch lassa a Somaliachin. So if the people of Ireland wish to continue to benefit from that membership, okay, Devrishin, so therefore, Tasha the Gulgas or in Galer and Arnihalayana. So it is duty of us all to do our best on Jeshin our Corafile the Galti Scholar, Skillna Changa Olam. So to provide opportunities for school pupils to learn language skills. Gomaila Shin, Tasha Haram, Egan Realtus, Chili Arnig the Corafile on Fiosa Cor Skill. Agus an nuair sin, ní mór de bhuinse the iirecht níos fearr a dhéanamh an an céist a réiteach. So, blame the teachers, blame the government. It's the usual banter. Okay. Agus mar Cree, agus Jerry Ratchet.
Come on, let's go, Cormac.
Yeah.
An bhfuil bailach ar bí eile a rá thar am.
It's over. That's so it's
Well,
time or it's over time. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tasha Haram again. That's a common enough way of saying that. What do we say if I could think? They also might hear Tasha Inam doing. It is time for us to Tasha Inam doing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Cormac.
Ain't a while. So, and Craig, August Jerry Ratchet. So, when all's said and done, if you like, August Jerry Ratchet, Martian, Neilian Iris, after Keist Hawata E. Keist Najangaha. So, there's no doubt but that the language question is an important question. August Gocha Haram Ogin Golamon Grieve. And it is time for us to act. Golamon Grieve to take action. Tugamish Ochta August Meshna the Galti Scholar. Let us give hope and resolve to school pupils. Small and Oiga August Chuckashi. So praise the young, praise youth, and they will develop or they will flourish. Okay. So just some notes. Ain't the Sarapa? Ein Ghanaian ago, and Aiba Inyaku, Cormac, and Trihu Milish, Kenyaha, Wiley, Neglect, Mona Munserata, Skellina Changa, Udrus, Ashina Chagger, Changlan, Balria, Rechtana, and Bunch Lassa, Dulgus, Jeshina, and Mungrieve. Take action. Just the usual wee questions then. Ashton Haverty Shaw, August Logan Shaw, Gaelic, okay, without any doubt. So Ghanaian a go or Ghanaian doubt. Firstly, Erekid Gulshis. Most students learn only one European language. Ni omlian McLean ach Changa Orpa Hawaiian. So it's a negative way of saying ni omlian McLean ach. In other words, students only learn ni omlian McLean ach Changa Orpa Hawaiian. We are given an understanding of other races. So Dr. Tishkin's doing Kenyaha Ella. Languages are neglected. Jantar Nyawart or Nyamart Hangaha. Okay. we're down to our last 3 minutes or so. Again, the choices that you're given for this essay. Teaching methods must be brought up to date so that students may. Oh, sorry, this is more translations. So, kai her mona munche a horts just on data, like a dalti scholar and let's commas a hort a dalti scholar skill in the changa at Olam. Teaching facilities must be improved. Need more Ashina Chagas Osu. Knowledge of European languages will be essential. Bei alles hangaha arapaha richtanach. It is our duty, Tasha the Rugus Orin, she are Dulgus It's time for us to take action. So Tasha Nam doing Golamon Grieve. Okay. So, Ashtia Dartejal, Austrian Changaha Dorshan, languages open doors. B, cap scale or Dartejal Ben Bell and a host. So, make up a story with the title Ben Bell and a host. So, it's a sweet mouth that is silent. Ben Bell and a host. C, Eriort Alt Dartejal Changaha Orapa. At the school here, and so European languages in your own school. A screw the Irish in the scholar. So you have that choice of you could just stick to whatever essay format that you're working with, really. But the choice has been given like an essay, a story, a kind of report for a magazine, and a kind of talk that you would do in a debate. But really, say that I don't know if you're into them choices or if you just want to stick to an essay. But the choices are there. Okay, folks, I will send that out to you, and I'll also try, Heather, to send out them initial notes as well.
Thank you.
The only problem, as I say, with the PDFs, it might prove to be very slow and difficult, but I will try to get them out to you, okay? And enjoy your midterm break, folks.
You too.
And we'll see you again. Is it the 4th of November or the first Monday of November, okay?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yes, man.
So, yeah, the Thursday is the 5th, so the Monday is the 2nd of November. All right.
Yeah. Michael Yor, Cormac.
Cormac here. And I'll see you again. So, no questions left just before we finish up?
No,
No. Caster B.
Caster B.
You want to go on? You want to